Don't be afraid of a small start.
Be afraid of not starting. The dread of beginning. Have you ever had a dream that felt too big to tackle? A goal that seemed so far out of reach that you felt paralyzed before you even started? It's a feeling we all know too well, staring at the mountain in front of us, convinced that the climb is impossible. But here's a secret. The hardest part is not starting. It's getting stuck in the "I'll start tomorrow" mindset. Think about this. What's scarier? The thought of starting small or the regret of never starting at all? Today, we're here to talk about something that's holding most of us back: the fear of small beginnings. We all want to jump straight to the top, but guess what? That's not how it works. Small steps lead to big changes, and this article is here to show you that the best thing you can do for your dreams is to take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. By the end of this, you'll understand why starting small isn't just okay, it's necessary. You'll also gain the confidence to start now and stop waiting for the perfect moment. 1. Small beginnings are better than no beginning at all. Let's break this down. You've got this big goal in your mind, whether it's launching a business, getting fit, writing a book, or learning a new skill. You imagine the end result, everything falling into place, and it feels so far away. So you wait. But waiting is a trap. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take that first step. Here's a simple truth. Starting small is progress. You don't need to have it all figured out from day one. Just pick one small task and do it. That's your first step. That's the magic of starting. Take the example of J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She wasn't sitting around dreaming of multi-billion-dollar book franchises. She started by writing a small chapter. She had no idea that her first small step would lead to an empire. It was the decision to start, no matter how small, that set everything in motion. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. 2. Fear of imperfection holds us back. We live in a world that praises perfection. Social media bombards us with polished images, showcasing only the end results, never the struggles or the small beginnings. This makes us believe that unless we have everything perfectly planned, we shouldn't even try. But here's the kicker. Perfection is the enemy of progress. The pursuit of perfection will keep you stuck in a loop of not yet or maybe next time. No one starts out perfect. Even the most successful people had their messy, imperfect beginnings. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple overnight. He started in a garage with a few components and a dream. The point is, he started. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. 3. Small wins build confidence. It's easy to look at a huge goal and feel overwhelmed. But let me tell you a secret. When you break that big goal down into smaller tasks, each small win will motivate you to keep going. You'll start gaining momentum, building confidence, and realizing that the goal is not as far out of reach as you thought. Think of it like this. You wouldn't run a marathon without first learning to jog, would you? You need to train, build your endurance, and gain small victories along the way. The same goes for any goal. Every time you cross off a small task, you're building the foundation for something bigger. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. 4. The power of momentum. The first step is always the hardest, but once you take it, momentum starts to work in your favor. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill. At first, it's tough, but once you get it moving, it gets easier. Each small action you take feeds into the next one, and suddenly you're not just sitting there wishing you'd started. You're in the game. Take Elon Musk, for instance. Tesla didn't become the behemoth it is today in one giant leap. It was a series of small innovations, one step at a time, that built the company. Now look at where he is. Starting small is a strategy, not a setback. Momentum breeds motivation. 5. Failure is not the end. It's part of the journey. Now, let's talk about failure. We all fear it. We've been taught to avoid it at all costs. But guess what? Failure is part of the process. In fact, small failures are the best teachers. The truth is, you're going to mess up. You're going to fall flat on your face at some point. But that's okay. Those failures are just stepping stones. Remember, every failure is a lesson. Without failure, success is meaningless. Look at the number of times Thomas Edison failed before inventing the light bulb. If he had stopped after the first, second, or 100th failure, we'd still be sitting in the dark. Fail forward.
Start now, no matter how small.
So here's the thing. The scariest thing you can do is not start at all. The world doesn't need perfect, it needs action. Whether you're looking to start a business, learn a new skill, or make a life change, take the first step. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be done. And remember, every small step counts. The most successful people didn't wake up one day with everything in place. They got there by doing the small things, day in and day out. Your dream is waiting for you to take that first step. So don't be afraid of starting small. Be afraid of never starting at all. Start today. And who knows? One day you might look back and be amazed at how far you've come.